Hi, I'm Nan Montgomery, one of the Warren County SNAP Education Assistants, and today we are going to make a lovely chicken Santa Fe soup. And with that being said, February is National Heart Health Month, and so I'm going to go over some tips about how you can keep your heart healthy, and just some good tips for you to follow year-round. So first off, we are going to get started, and we are going to take, the recipe calls for 4 chicken breasts, but when I was grocery shopping, chicken breasts weren't on sale, that chicken tenders were, so I'm using 6 chicken tenders we're going to put into our crock pot for this recipe. And the good thing about chicken is it is going to be a lean meat as well as fish, so that's also going to be heart healthy, and it's going to be a better option than some of your other meats that they have available. The next thing that we are going to do is we are going to add a can of low sodium tomatoes, and most of the time your recipes are going to call for you to drain whatever contents are in the can, but we actually want to use that tomato juice with this. And once again, I said low sodium, so when you're at the grocery store, look for reduced sodium or no salt added in those tomatoes. It's going to be a better heart healthy option. The next thing that we are going to do is a can of corn, and this is going to be drained into our soup. And then we are going to use black beans. These are also been rinsed and drained as well. And black beans are beans in general are going to be really good for your heart. They have a lot of fiber. They don't have any cholesterol. They're low in sodium. And so these are just packed with a lot of vitamins and minerals. These are also going to be a really great protein source for you to choose versus other meat options that you might find in the grocery store. The next, we are going to use a can of green chilies, and you don't want to drain your green chilies either. This is a 10-ounce can, I believe. They have smaller, I believe they have a 7-ounce and a even bigger can, so you want to choose the can in the grocery store that's medium size. Then we are going to take a low sodium 1 can of vegetable broth and add that. And then we are going to take a 1 box, 32 ounces low sodium chicken broth. And you're going to add that into your meal. And this is going to be really great for if you have a busy night with family, or you just don't want to cook. You can throw this on while you're at work, or you're at school, or on a Saturday morning when you get up, or Sunday before church. So it's going to be a really great option for you and your family to do. That's going to be quick, easy, and healthy. It's going to be a soup that freezes well if you have lots of leftovers. Then you'll put your top on your crock pot, and you want to cook it on low for 3 to 4 hours. And if you choose the high or low, you want to do 6 to 8 hours. And then if you choose the high setting, 3 to 4 hours. You also want to make sure that when it comes to your crock pot that you leave the lid on at all times. You don't want to take the lid off because you can let the steam and the heat out. And so if you find that you're experiencing that whatever meals that you are cooking at home are drying up, or your meat's getting stuck to the bottom of your crock pot, then maybe look into adding more broth or more water so that that doesn't happen. So you never want to take the top off and actually stir, because that can mess with how your crock pot cooks. Some other good tips that you can have for when it comes to your heart health is choosing low sodium options. So when you're at the grocery store, choose cans that have low sodium in it, and try to avoid salt. Salt is not good for our heart, and many times a lot of products that we do buy at the grocery store contain high amounts of sodium. So if you can choose lean meats, products that are low in sodium, and exercise, those are going to be some great ways for you to maintain some great heart health year round. If you would like any recipes or from the extension office, and you can feel free to call us or stop by. Our phone number is 270-842-1681. Thanks.